Welcome back to Ask Rip. I'm here with my good buddy Nick Delgadillo, and we are going to answer your questions that you have submitted on various social media venues, Twitter, Facebook, our website, Instagram. What else?
That's it.
Does anybody use what was that thing that was so popular many years ago? MySpace. Nobody uses that anymore?
Don't think so.
Is it still in existence?
It's like the AOL
Is it? Oh, God.
of
The AOL.
social media, which
Oh,
I believe you have an AOL email account.
Inertia. What can I say?
Old people shit.
Is your head too shiny?
Is
Hold on a minute. I'll be right back. Okay?
It's still rolling.
Oh, wait. So, here, let me. Just a little bit.
Just a little.
See what
Do I
happens.
rub it in my hands first?
No, yeah.
Okay.
That better?
My keyboard's gonna be all greasy now.
I think that's much
better.
better. Okay. Excellent. Now,
All right, there we go.
Now, Nick's glare problem is solved. Mine, however, is getting worse every week. All right, so.
You ready? All right, here we go. From Instagram.
Okay.
Yes, Instagram. JTC_MN. This is a
Is
good
that some
one.
guy from the board?
From Instagram. Don't know who JTC.
Oh, just
Don't
his
know. Just
username
some
from
guy.
Instagram. Okay.
We have about, I don't know, 10 billion followers on Instagram.
I'm sure we do.
I don't know who this guy is. All right.
I'm sure we do.
What led to and influenced the development of Soaring Strength?
What led to and influenced the development of Starting Strength is my 38 or 40 or however many it is years in the fitness industry. I got into business in 76. I guess that's about 40 years ago. 76, 77 maybe it was.
Right up the street as a regular ass trainer,
Yeah.
basically, right?
Yeah, right across the street over here, across from Kemp, there was a place in Parker Square, which is a shopping center that's still there. It's called the Spa International, and Spa International at Parker Square, Spa International and Nautilus Training Center. I've been there and done that, boys and girls, and I worked there for several years, and moved to Colorado and worked in the industry up there for a little while when I wasn't busy horse wrangling. And then came back here and bought the gym that became Wichita Falls Athletic Club on April 1st, 1984. And since I bought the gym, I didn't know any other way to do this. I just showed everybody how to do the barbell lifts because that's just what you do. And I got real good at it. And in 2004, we started writing the book, and I wrote all this stuff down. And then, after the publication of the book, we began presenting the material in seminars. A second edition was written that changed the presentation from a presentation to people we thought we were showing this to, coaches, to people who were actually reading the book, which was you. And that material was honed and thought about and refined and explained better until we are now at the third edition, the third or fourth revision of the third edition. And it's done very well. We've sold in excess of 400,000 copies as an independent publisher, having never sold a book in a bookstore. And you are the people we have to thank for that. But that's where it came from my practical experiences teaching these lifts to thousands and thousands of people over the years, and from my need to coherently explain the why part. And this is the part that I think we've done better than anybody else, is why do we do what we do? We ask you to do certain things that run counter to the conventional wisdom when we do this work we do under the bar. Why? Well, we explain it in the book, and I think we do that very well. So that's the genesis of the Starting Strength system.
More recently, development is the seminars and
Right.
what happens at the seminars. And,
Absolutely.
coaching people. No, I'm good. I'm good.
All right. So, now you probably got some stupid question. All right, go ahead.
Actually, the next one is another not fun question.
Okay.
Joseph.chan.3597. Not very creative on the username there.
Probably
also,
his actual name.
Probably, yeah. And 3597 are just numbers he picked out his ass.
It could be his phone number.
Yeah, last four.
Person
Or
could
social,
start.
the last four of the
Could
social.
be his last four of his social, which would be extremely dumb.
Yep. No.
But
There you go.
here we are. This is who we're dealing with these days.
You're gonna love this one.
Joseph,
where do you see powerlifting in 10 years? Where do you hope powerlifting will be in 10 years? Gone.
I hope it's gone. Yeah, it's constituted right now. There's just so many problems with powerlifting. I think we're finally moving past this ridiculous equipment situation, but it will be a long time before the sport of powerlifting recovers from what's been done to it over the past 20 years. When a squat this far above parallel, can be referred to as beautiful depth, then you've got problems. Then you've got some profound problems. When a bench press that moves this far can be considered a world record, then you've got some problems that need to be solved with the technical rules. When a sumo deadlift that moves this far can be a world record, you've got some profound problems with the technical rules. And I don't know how you solve them, because there's an unwillingness to even look at any modifications of the technical rules. In my opinion, the day the first sumo deadlift was done at a meet, the IPF should have convened a meeting the following Monday of its technical rules committee, and they should have modified the rules right then to state that all deadlifts on the platform shall be performed with the hands outside the feet. The grip positioned outside the feet on the bar.
Done.
And that would have fixed it immediately. I think that the bench press could be fixed. The little short movement bench presses could be fixed with the simple rule change that says that at the bottom of the range of motion, where the bar contacts the chest, the forearms shall be vertical, so that the range of motion is essentially the same for everyone. And that allows you to compare the lifts of a very small, big-chested woman to that of a super heavyweight lifter. If everybody's moving the bar the same distance relative to elbow flexion or extension, then we kind of put things back on the same plane of performance. I see absolutely no reason for powerlifting's technical rules to specify that the head judge participates by giving a press signal in the bench press and no depth signal in the squat. That makes absolutely no logical sense whatsoever. Our little meets that we run with the squat, press, and the deadlift, the head judge participates in none of the lifts. No communication is permitted between the judges and the lifter on the platform.
They're only there to enforce the rules.
Right, that would have any effect whatsoever on the performance of the lift. Did you follow the rules, or did you not follow the rules? Did you lock the deadlift out at the top, or did you not lock the deadlift out at the top? Did you meet depth on the squat, or did you not? Did you start the press from the right place, or did you not? That's all that judges do. And in my opinion, and no one cares about my opinion because we don't really deal with powerlifting anyway, but since Joe asked, Joe wants to know, those are my opinions about how to fix powerlifting. I don't think it'll be done, and I don't think that powerlifting has as great a chance of being in the Olympic Games as I do to 10 years from now be standing on the surface of Saturn.
Why is that? Too many rednecks?
There's no surface of Saturn.
No, not that.
Oh, you're talking about the other one. No, I think that they're, I just don't think that the IOC is in the mood to entertain any more sports that feature big, hairy men. Because big, hairy men are evil.
Yep.
And you'll notice that...
That's why they want to get rid of wrestling.
Well, that's why they want to get rid of wrestling. That's why they don't show any weightlifting already on the TV. The network coverage of the Olympic Games tells you everything you need to know
Track swimming,
about
4-hour marathon.
hairless men. When they show men, they're hairless.
Yep.
They're small. They're not threatening.
Yep.
And there aren't any testosterone sports that are going to be added to the Olympic Games in our lifetime. So you guys at the IPF can go ahead and continue for another 30 years to talk about this if you want to, but it's not going to happen.
Yep.
All
They
right.
no shit televised the 4-hour marathon.
Sure. Oh yeah, every step of that. That's very important.
Yeah.
Because, you know, that's fitness.
Yep.
Because that's fitness.
Sells
Right.
shoes.
Right.
Ian_Hub, also from Instagram.
All right.
What links do you reckon there are between training strength and illnesses that are caused due to stress on the body? So he's saying
What the hell is he saying?
you lift weights and it stresses your body and then you get sick. That's a good one. Go for it.
Well, that's overtraining. Let's just give that a name.
Yeah.
That would be overtraining.
But who overtrains?
Well, novices don't overtrain, you know, unless they're idiots.
Right.
You know, it's possible to overtrain a novice, but you have to be an idiot to do it. People manage all the time. Yeah, I mean, the stress recovery adaptation cycle is what we are attempting to manipulate when we train. If you're not getting recovered, something's wrong with your interpretation of the strength of the stress recovery adaptation cycle. If you get sick, something's wrong. Or you may have just had the misfortune to have, you know, somebody around you with
Yeah, you got-
flu.
you
I
caught a
mean,
cold.
you people get the flu,
Yeah.
you know, so that's kind of a dumb question.
Yeah, lifting weights doesn't automatically make you susceptible to
No, lifting weights doesn't make you sick.
No.
Lifting weights doesn't make you sick. Lifting weights makes you strong if you do it correctly. That's why we do it, okay? Thank you for joining us on Ask Rip. We'll think of some other interesting shit to talk about next time. Thanks.